Hello world, Assalamu alaikum. This is Songlap News Now. NCP declares vision for Second Republic, a new constitution. Bangladesh সংবাদ সংস্থা Friday 28 February 2025. NCP declares vision for Second Republic, a new constitution. Dhaka, February 28, 2025. BSS. The newly formed National Citizen Party (NCP) has unveiled its vision for Bangladesh's future, calling for the establishment of a second republic through a new democratic constitution. The only way to prevent a return to dictatorship is to dismantle the existing system and draft a new constitution, one that permanently safeguards the rights of the people and prevents the concentration of power in the hands of ruling elite, said the declaration. In the Second Republic, the common people, and only the common people, will be the supreme source of power, NCP said in its official declaration announced today by its convener Mohammad Nahid Islam on Manik Mia Avenue in front of the National Parliament building in the capital. The new the NCP new political platform of the students spearheaded the mass uprising last year was officially launched today at ceremony where Nahid Islam came up with the declaration. The declaration outlines a transformative political and economic roadmap for Bangladesh, which will begin with writing a new constitution. NCP announced its mission to dismantle constitutional autocracy and adopt a new democratic constitution, and the cornerstone of this initiative is the formation of an elected constituent assembly which will draft the new constitution to ensure democratic governance. Emerging in the wake of the historic July 2024 uprising, the NCP said the July 2024 mass uprising was not merely about ousting a regime but rather about reshaping the entire political framework. According to the NCP's declaration, Bangladesh has failed to establish a stable democratic system despite decades of struggle. The party said the current political framework has allowed authoritarianism to take root repeatedly, culminating in the recently ousted 15-year fascist regime. The NCP envisions a new constitutional order that will ensure democracy is irreversible, guaranteeing human dignity, social justice, and economic fairness. The party has pledged to convene an elected constituent assembly to oversee the drafting of this new constitution, ensuring broad public participation in shaping the laws and institutions that will define the Second Republic. Beyond legal reforms, the NCP's vision extends to rebuilding the nation's political, economic, and social institutions so that they serve the common people rather than entrenched political and corporate interests. The party promises a government free from corruption and nepotism, where competence and merit replace favoritism. The declaration also highlights the importance of inclusivity, stating that marginalized communities long left out of national decision making must be given a voice in shaping the new republic. NCP has laid out a detailed framework for achieving its goals, beginning with rebuilding broken political, social, economic, and cultural institutions to represent their democratic nature. The party also prioritizes the establishment of a self sufficient, equitable, and sustainable economy through the integration of agriculture, services, and industrial production sectors. The party pledges to prevent wealth concentration among the elite and ensure the equitable redistribution of resources. Measures will be taken to regulate corporate syndicates and vested interests, a safeguarding public and consumer rights, it said. NCP envisions a strong national defense system to safeguard the country's sovereignty and national interests. NCP also plans to foster regional cooperation and international partnerships to position Bangladesh as a strong regional power. Besides, the party aims to develop a modern technology driven economy that encourages innovation and scientific advancement. The party urges people from all walks of life to take an oath to work towards realization of the Second Republic. We must eliminate all possibilities of restoring constitutional autocracy. Now is the time to dream anew, to march forward, and to build a new Bangladesh, they said. The party calls upon citizens to unite in this movement, saying that the struggle for democracy, justice, and equality must be relentless. It envisions a nation where every citizen's voice is heard, where justice prevails, and where equality and human dignity are the foundation of the state. The declaration National Citizen Party (NCP) against the backdrop of the July 2024 uprising of students and masses under the leadership of the Students Against Discrimination and the initiative of the Jatiyo Nagorik Committee. We, the students and masses of Bangladesh, hereby declare we stand as the people of the Bengal Delta, bearing a rich and distinct culture shaped over 1,000 years of historical evolution. Following a long struggle, the state of Pakistan was established in 1947 after nearly 200 years of British colonial rule. However, the general people of this land did not attain freedom from exploitation and discrimination. Consequently, after 23 years of struggle, the people of this land waged the Great Liberation War of 1971, sacrificing the lives of hundreds of thousands of martyrs to achieve an independent Bangladesh. Yet, even after independence, the people of Bangladesh have had to fight repeatedly for democracy. In 1990, the students and the masses shed their blood to overthrow a military dictatorship. However, even after more than 5 decades of independence, we have failed to establish a political settlement that ensure democracy, equality, human dignity, and social justice. Instead, over the past 15 years, the country has been subjected to a brutal fascist regime that recklessly weaponized state institutions to serve the ruling party's interests and destroyed democracy. Dissenting voices were silenced and enforced disappearances, and extrajudicial killings became state policy, while widespread corruption and money laundering turned into a systematic culture. In July 2024, through immense sacrifice, the students and the masses orchestrated an unprecedented uprising toppling the fascist regime that had gripped the country for nearly a decade and a half. However, we must remember that this new freedom, won through the sacrifices of countless martyrs, was not simply to replace one government with another. Rather, the people rose in response to the aspiration of dismantling the entrance fascist system and rebuilding the state on the foundation of people's rights. It is with this vision that we announce the formation of the National Citizen Party (NCP), a democratic, justice-oriented and truly representative political party. We believe that the July 2024 mass uprising has marked the beginning of our struggle to establish a second republic. To achieve this, we must eliminate all possibilities of restoring constitutional autocracy through the adoption of a new democratic constitution. One of our primary goals is to draft a new constitution through an elected constituent assembly. Our second republic will ensure a strong national defense system to protect the nation's interests, rebuilding political rebuilding broken political, social, economic and cultural institutions and preserving their democratic nature will be our political priority. Only through these efforts can we emerge as a fully democratic state. We strive to cultivate a political culture where unity prevails over division, justice replaces vengeance, and merit and competence triumph over dynastic politics at all levels of society and the state. There will be no place for corruption and nepotism in our politics. In our second republic, the voices of the marginalized and disadvantaged communities will be brought into the mainstream. In our republic, the common people and only the common people will be the supreme source of power. The robust protection of all their democratic and fundamental rights will be the core principle of our politics. We aim to rebuild a pluralistic and prosperous society by preserving the nation's ethnic, social, gender, religious, and cultural values and diversity. Our republic will ensure strong protections against poverty, inequality, and the abuse of power. No segment of Bangladesh's population will be excluded or criminalized in our second republic. Instead, every citizen will be given equal importance, and their safety and security will be guaranteed. Economically, we aim to establish a self-sufficient, equitable and sustainable national economy through the proper integration of agriculture, services and production sectors. Our economy will be sensitive to life, nature and the environment. Wealth will not be concentrated in the hands of a select few. Instead, instead, the equitable redistribution of resources will be the core principle of our economic policies. We will take firm steps to regulate corporate syndicates and vested interests, safeguarding consumer and public welfare. We will position Bangladesh as a strong regional power through economic advancement, fostering regional cooperation and international partnerships. We will build a modern and sustainable economy, prioritizing science and technology and fostering an innovation driven culture. Finally, we reaffirm our unwavering commitment to establishing a just and equal society. We strongly believe that the July 2024 mass uprising was not just a victory against a fascist regime, but also a pledge to shape our future. Let us unite hand in hand to build a Bangladesh where every citizen's voice is heard, where the struggle for justice and human rights will be at the heart of politics, where equality and human dignity will form the foundation of the state. Now is the time to dream anew, to march forward and build a new Bangladesh. Therefore, let us all take an oath from our respective position. Let us unite and move forward with unwavering determination in our struggle to establish the Second Republic, our country, our rights, our future. The Second Republic is not an unattainable dream. It is our solemn commitment. I ভোট একটি স্পর্শী একটি ভোট সমগ্র জাতির জন্য একটি চূড়ান্ত নির্বাচনী সমাধান। আই ভোটের নকশা ও প্রস্তুতকরণ দুটোই হয়েছে সর্বসাধারণ ভোটারদের জন্য, যেন সবাই একটি স্পর্শী একটি ভোট দিতে পারেন। I vote instant registration of voters, instant creation of executive positions, instant nomination of candidates, instant vote event management, instant result of the vote event. This is my voice over this news text published in the Bangladesh Samvad সংস্থা website today on February 28, 2025. Thanks for watching. Comment, share and subscribe when you like. Thank you very much. Thank you.